Rob, thank you for joining us. I don't really know how to sum that up, to be honest. It's a tricky result, isn't it? Because obviously 4-1's disappointing, but perhaps we should have killed the game off a little bit earlier. Can I get your overall reflection on the game?
Yeah, it's frustrating. I think it's frustrating because there's so many good moments, create so many opportunities, and not just not small opportunities. Clear cut, getting into the penalty area, middle of the goal. I can't even count how many times it was cleared off the line and blocks and whatnot. So yeah, frustration in that sense, and frustration that the big moments when the ball turns over and transitions, we obviously let them in, set pieces and stuff like that. But ultimately, we just got to keep all getting better and keep working on it, because I think we can see today, again, reaction of the fans at the end. We can see that we're nearly there. We just need to keep working and staying consistent and cut out I would say cut out, but learn from the things that are hurting us, because for all that great play, for all them chances, you come away 4-1. So I just think it's the understanding, myself, the coaching team, the players, of the little things we need to do at this level to make sure we turn that dominance and that great football into points and into results.
Yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? Because these post-matches are always tough, because after playing so well but losing, by 3 goals, it doesn't seem fair, does it? Doesn't seem fair on you. Doesn't seem fair on the players, because a lot of them out there, putting some really good performances. So, what is it, do you think, that needs to change? Is it literally just that sort of final element, or is it sort of a mixture of everything?
I think it's not anything needs to change. We just need to get better at what we're doing, because I genuinely believe the philosophy at this club and the way we play football, when we get it right, it's such a joy to watch, and some of our individuals are so talented. But we have got a very young team who haven't played loads of games, so it's my responsibility to help coach them, to help them understand, to get better in the little moments, because the big moments when we play and when we're going forward, it's really exciting and we can really hurt teams. And we just got to be a little bit more ruthless in terms of the sort of professional side, I'll call it. When the ball's put over the top, when we get in and around the box, in terms of our body, set pieces, all those things. But we'll do that together, and we'll make sure that we just keep improving, because still a long way to go. We're still only in October, and I genuinely believe if we keep this consistency, but with working on the things we know we need to work on and getting better at that collectively, then we definitely will be okay. And we'll see, hopefully, turn these dominant performances and the opportunities into goals, into points, into wins. And yeah, the one thing I say is that these players give this club everything. Their work rate, the effort they put in, and the bravery to play. Sometimes it can be frustrating, I suppose, when it turns over, but the bravery for these lads to do it, and what they've given since we've come in for the last 2 weeks, we've got more than enough and we'll be fine. We just got to stick to the process, just keep working on it, and keep making sure that we're able to be a bit more effective in both penalty boxes, but also understand that the lads are gaining more experience every game that goes on.
We get a lot of compliments, don't we? I saw a lot of Reading fans at the end of the game even saying you were by far the better side throughout most of the game. Do you then use that as sort of motivation for the players? Because I can imagine it's hurtful in there as they're sort of getting clapped off even by the opposition fans, knowing that they could have won the game. So do the lads have to sort of use that as motivation?
They should be extremely proud of that, and the club should be. I know I am, but also, you want to walk away with one in the game, and we've got to get that balance between, in my opinion, trying to be the best football team in the league, but also being the best, transitioning that into points, into wins, because then it gives us more confidence to do it and everything. So it's not just since we've come in, previously as well, these players have had a lot of plaudits, and rightly so, but we're in a tough moment in terms of the results. We just need to make sure that we don't come away from the positives that are getting us the performances, but we just need to work on the things that aren't allowing us to turn those performances into points.
Yeah, it's now the perfect time to have a game on Tuesday after a performance like that, playing so well. As we said, the word is frustration, isn't it? So I'm sure the lads are going to want to sort of get out there again as soon as possible and sort of thrash out and, as you say, turn these performances into some points.
100%, and that's all we can do. We look to the next game. Can we get better from today? The things we need to get better at. Can we increase the things we did well? And get better at those. And we need to be ready to go for a tough week, and we need to attack it in the right way. The one thing I think we'll always do is we'll be positive in everything we do, and we'll try and do the right things. We'll try and play the right football. We want to play attacking football. I know goals have been an issue previously, but I genuinely believe there's a serious amount of goals in this team, and then when it clicks, we are going to hurt teams, but we just need to stay consistent with it. I think I've been really pleased with you. Asked the lads to do slightly different things in the final third, and it's definitely working. And I think once we get that experience and that bit more of a clinical nature, then I think the goals will come, the confidence will come, and then we'll keep moving forward. But I think we have to keep that identity of the club and the togetherness and like you say, the identity of it, because it sets us apart, and it's something that is special. But at the moment it's frustrating, and we want to get to a point where we're not frustrated, but it comes with hard work and being consistent.
I think it says a lot, doesn't it, when the opposition goalkeeper probably gets the Man of the Match award. I mean, he's made some incredible saves. That one from Darcy when it's 2-1, that goes in, it's a very different game. So there is an element of that as well. It's not just us not scoring the goals. We're being kept out by teams that had 2 chances cleared off the line as well. So a lot could have gone in our favour today, couldn't it?
Yeah, definitely, and obviously I think that's the step up in the leagues. David Button's played in the Premier League. He's an unbelievable goalkeeper. So for Reading to be able to have him and Pereira, who's on loan, it just probably shows where we are in golf in terms of club size. But do you know what? I'd take everything we've got and all the players we've got, because we've got something special here, and it may be frustrating at the moment, but I promise if we stay consistent and we keep to the processes and we keep doing the right things, we'll get there. And like you say, we're just in October, so when we do get on in the weeks and the games tick on, as long as we're getting better and better and the lads are giving me everything like they do, we'll be fine.
Yeah, 602 travelling fans as well today. It stayed until the end again to show their support. I think it's clear for them to see how well we're playing on the pitch, and it will come for them, won't it?
Oh, definitely. And I've got to say again, I know the reception we had after going over there, and all the fans staying to the end to clap the players. The players gave absolutely everything, and we all made mistakes. I'd have made mistakes within the game, the setup, and everything. But when you've got supporters like that backing you, and hopefully they're enjoying the football. I know the result is frustrating, and I completely get that. But hopefully they can see the players are obviously playing some of the most exciting football in the league. And we just need to make sure that we're able to transition that into end product, goals, points, clean sheets. But it's not going to be easy. We've stepped into a really tough league, and we need to make sure we just do the work. And I think if the players do the work, they keep buying in, which they are. They're an unbelievable bunch of human beings. Then we'll be absolutely fine.
Thank you, Rob.
Cheers.
Bradley, that's a tough one to take, isn't it? Because the lads have played so well out there. What did you make of the game?
I think that we just have to handle certain situations in the game better and just be a little bit more responsible when we're defending. But I think there's a lot of positives. I think with the ball we're doing really well. We're creating a lot of chances. I just think we've just got to take a little bit more responsibility as players and just keep trying to trust the process of what the gaffer's asking us to do. But I think we're going to get there in the end.
Yeah, I suppose the word is frustration, isn't it? Because we've played so well for such large parts of the game. How was the mood like in the dressing room after a performance like that? Because it seems like every week we're saying, we're playing so well, but we're still in the hunt to pick up points.
Definitely frustration, but I think, like I said before, the trust the process. What the gaffer is telling us to do is really good, and it's clearly working. We're getting in the right areas, getting chances, we're creating chances. I think 2 times the ball cleared off the line. If those go in, it's a totally different game. But I think as players, you know what we have to do, and I think we're going to take those steps.
Yeah, and I suppose it is just looking at taking those positives, because I think it speaks volumes, doesn't it, when the opposition goalkeeper probably gets named man of the match. We've done pretty much everything we could today, as you said there. 2 chances cleared off the line, some incredible saves. So on another day, that goes our way, but we've sort of got to channel that, haven't we, and take that into some positive momentum.
No, definitely. I think that none of the boys are put away from what we want to do. We're definitely ready to keep pushing on, pick up points, and I think that will be perfectly fine this season.
Yeah, and is it perfect now that we've got a game on Tuesday? Because as you say in there, the lads are obviously frustrated, but we haven't got masses to change, have we? It does feel like the win is just around the corner. So is it a perfect time to be getting out there straight away?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, football's relentless. You haven't got time to sulk or put your head down. You've got to be ready for the next game. And I think in the change room, we're just raring to go and prove that we can pick up points and win games in this league. Yeah,
and the fans were excellent today, weren't they? 602 of them. Obviously, you showed your support, at the end, and I suppose the message then would be sort of stick with us, because they can see how hard everyone's trying and how much we're all pushing in the right direction.
Definitely, the fans are unbelievable. They always support us. They always stay to the end, whether we win, lose or draw. We always do it together, and all the ways together, we all respect the fans, and we all want to keep pushing on for them.
Thank you, Bradley.